The point of Brexit was to be free. The point of Brexit was to take back control of our borders. And what did the Conservative government do with it? They gave us the Boris wave. They gave us the biggest influx of migrants into Britain in the history of our nation. More coming in a year than used to come in 2 decades. Many of them not working. Many of them who frankly will cost us a fortune in the years to come. They did not deliver Brexit. And we voted Brexit because we saw the hordes crossing the Mediterranean, coming into Europe. And we said, no, we'll leave the EU, we'll stop illegal immigration into Britain. And what have we got? Nearly 200,000 young men about who we know nothing, many of whom sadly will cause great harm to our country, have been allowed to come. And the Conservatives didn't have the guts to deal with it. And Labour haven't got a clue where to begin. And we will stop the boats and deport those who come illegally into Britain. I can't wave a magic wand, and nor can we in Control and Havering wave a magic wand. We have financial problems, we have social problems. But if, like me, you believe that ultimately there is much to be optimistic about when it comes to the normal, decent folk in this country, what we can do is turn things around and start to change direction. And if we don't change direction, well, I fear that within 10 years, maybe a touch more, this country will have become literally unrecognisable from anything that it ever was. We've lost our sense. We've lost our values. And I know we can go further. I know we can go further. We need people. We need the right policies that connect. We need money. And above all, we need to be lucky with our enemies. I think we're very lucky with our enemies right at the moment. Have you ever seen a government with a front bench so bereft of talent? Now, one thing that is, by the way, wasn't that good? Give yourselves a round of applause. Now, one thing about us, if you've not been to an event we've done before, one thing about us, unlike the others, is we're real. We're human. That means we have a sense of humour. Does Keir Starmer have a sense of humour? I mean, they're all as dull as ditch water, the front bench, aren't they? Ghastly. And we've got Lee Anderson, who I got to tell you, could easily be a nightclub comic. No, we are real people, and real people, whilst they take things seriously and resolve to do things, real people have a laugh. Real people have fun. Real people have downtime. They're getting there. With their very own brand of East End / Essex humour. Keep going. I've got to keep going. I could tell a joke, but the trouble is I get cancelled, wouldn't I? You can't tell a joke anywhere now, can you? Otherwise you finish up getting cancelled. I didn't used to do jokes. What I did used to do was get up in the European Parliament and tell people what I thought of them. Do you remember the little Belgian fella that turned up? Who I said, you've got the charisma of a damp rag and the appearance of a low-grade bank clerk. And they all went nuts. They all went completely nuts. And I was called into the headmaster's office the next morning, President of the Parliament, 9 a.m. And after a checkered time at school, I was pretty used to this kind of drill. You know, exercise book down the back of the trousers, that sort of thing. And I walked in, he looked very grave-faced. He said, Mr. Farage, He said, you've brought the European institutions into disrepute.